Good morning, everyone. It's Ange Sinclair from Digestive Detective. Today I have come on with wild hair, red face. I've just come back from a walk and I've got to be somewhere at 9:30, so I thought I'd come on early today. So today I want to talk about the top 8 snacks that people, because we talked about last week about the 5 foods you should eat nearly every day, that was really well received. So I thought, I often have people asking me about what snacks they can eat. I'm not a snacker, so these are the ones that I recommend for people. Not everybody can eat some of these things, but if you can, they're really low sugar, easy snacks to eat throughout the day. So my first one is eggs. You can get some eggs, you can boil them at the start of the week and leave them in their shells and leave them in the fridge, and you can have a snack that's portable, that's easy to take with you wherever you go. You can even, when you go to a cafe and there's little sachets of salt and pepper, you can take those and store them up and take them with you to have on your egg. So they're very good if you're walking long distances. They're fantastic. They're one of the easiest things to take. When I was walking last year, the Camino, it was one of the snacks that I would take every day. Even if I didn't eat it, I'd have it in my backpack to eat because they're very sustaining straight away. Number 2 is nuts. And again, not everybody can eat nuts. Depends on your level of gut health. So they're always a good option in my mind. They're good in healthy fats. There's plenty of variety. There's some things that you have to think about though. Beware of how much you're eating, because it's easy to have a bag of nuts and then start chomping away, especially if you're watching TV, and then you go, oh my goodness, I've eaten a lot. So it's probably best to portion size them at the outset. Get them into a little container or a little bag or something where you're just having a handful. So a serving size for almonds is about between 14 and 16 almonds. So you can see that it would be quite easy to overdose on almonds because they're so delicious. And things like pistachios and pecans are really, really easy to overdose on. So and even macadamia. So try and mix up your nuts. There's plenty to choose from. Make sure that they're not rancid, which we talked about last week. It is a thing. I was somewhere with one of my friends the other day and she said, I've just bought this $15 bag of nuts, and we opened them up and put one in our mouth, and I said, oh, these are off. So it happens. And I think because once nuts come out of the shell, they start to oxidize straight away. So be mindful how fresh they are, how often that they're turning over their nuts. And seeds is good for this too. Again, seeds also can go rancid. Get a good variety. Mix them up to what you have. Don't have the same ones all the time. So number 3 is avocados. Now, I love a good avocado, and I try and have at least half an avocado most days, or every other day. They're portable as well. They're loaded with really good fats, and they keep you full for a long time. So if you're somewhere where you're not going to get to eat, an avocado is a really good one to have in your handbag, which I think is worth doing often. The next one is sliced veg. Now, this is a favorite for me because it's easy to do. It's easy to get organized with. You can change up the variety. So you can already have them prepared, ready to go in the fridge. So capsicum, carrot, daikon radish, or even the small radishes, string beans, cucumbers, tomatoes, sugar snap peas, any of those, zucchini. You could have long strips of raw zucchini. They're always really, really handy to have in the fridge. You can put them into a container or into a jar and scoot them into your handbag ready to go. Number 5 is hummus. So hummus is one of the things I recommend for nearly everybody about gut health, because chickpeas are fantastic, and legumes themselves are fantastic for gut health. So they're easy to make at home. It doesn't take very much. A bit of garlic and some tahini, essentially, and some lemon juice with some chickpeas. Easy, whiz them up. So I always think it's good to add them to a jar when you make them. Excuse me. So it's very humid in Sydney this morning, so it's a bit sticky, so I'm feeling a bit... So I always add hummus to the jar, and then you can put your veggie sticks on top. Screw the lid on, put them in your handbag, and you've literally got dip and veggie sticks to eat as you go throughout the day. They're inexpensive. Hummus is inexpensive to make. You get a lot for one can of, chickpeas, which is about $2 or $2.50. So it's a really good one to take, and it does great things for your gut health because of the resistant starch in the legumes. Number 6 is berries. Berries are a reasonably low sugar fruit. They're available all year round. They're easy to add to a container to take with you. You can get them frozen. I would say use some frozen ones as well, because it's especially when now it's coming hot. Put them into a little container. They hit all my markers for good gut health. They're full of polyphenols. You can get a mixed bag that has lots of different varieties in it that mix up what you're having. Hi, Robin. So berries is a really good one for me. Number 7 is nut butters. So nut butters are generally sugar-free if you get them. You can buy nut butters in little tiny sachets from a health food shop. Some have them. So add them. So you want if you can, get them portion size. Again, nut butters is like nuts. You can easily OD because they're so delicious. So just if you get the single serves, you can pop them into your handbag and take them with you. So they're perfect. And look, you could also do the nut butter with some berries, because then you're hitting the fat and the fiber and the protein in the thing. So my thing is fat, fiber, protein with every meal. So you're hitting all those targets if you're having nut butter with some berries or. So, yeah, that's really good. And the next one, the lucky last one, which I really love, and it's probably my favourite, and I probably eat too much of it, is dark chocolate. You can try and get over 80%. I think that's really good value, because the bitter, I do too, Robin. I do too. I tend to portion them out so I don't have to eat them so much. Coming back to the dark chocolate, if you get to 80%, it's really hard to eat a lot of dark chocolate in a sitting, because it's the higher the percentage of dark chocolate, the more bitter it becomes. And you just can't eat, as a species, we weren't prepared to eat lots of bitter foods. And it helps with your hydrochloric acid production, having a little bit of bitter. So, if you're not there yet and you're on milk chocolate and you want to swap, start at 60% and work your way up gradually. Buy one block at 60%, then move up to 65, then 70, and do it gradually, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel in one day. You can do it over a period of time. And when you get to 90, I think what's really good about 90% is when you have that dark chocolate, if you're not having it often, you can just savor the flavor of that. Hi, Irene. That dark chocolate. It's satisfying enough if you get the right level of dark chocolate in it. I mean, hi Tanya, I've had 100% dark chocolate, and it's so bitter you can just only have the teeniest little bit. So with dark chocolate, I would encourage you to eat it, because it is good for your gut, but in small portion sizes, and try and get up to 80%. So that's my top tips for today. Sorry they're so early, but so we'll run through the list again. So it's eggs, nuts, avocados, sliced veg, hummus, berries, nut butters, and dark chocolate. So these are all really low sugar snacks. They're easily portable. They hit all the parameters for me on good snacks. You just need to watch your portion sizes and enjoy them. And I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you've got lots of exciting things happening this week. And I will talk to you soon. Next Monday, I'll have something else for us to talk about. Any suggestions on topics, put them into the underneath here and I'll have a look. There's some interesting things happening around gut at the minute, so I'll be updating you on that soon enough. I'll talk to everybody soon. Have a great day.